Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Today we have with us Shanta Duraimaniam, who will be sharing her experiences using the quantum pendant. Shanta, can you tell us a little bit more about your health problem?
My problem was my hair loss. It was due to stress, hormone imbalance, and I started balding all over. It was so severe I had to use a scarf.
When did this problem actually start?
Sometime in 2004, and it carried on until late last year, where the first bald spot appeared.
So when the first bald spot appeared, that got you worried, I guess.
Very.
So what did you do?
My sister said, "Don't bother. It's called alopecia. It will go off. Eventually, it will go off." But it started balding all over, and the bald spots were small ones getting bigger and bigger.
Oh, that would have been frightening.
Oh, very.
Yes. So then what did you do?
I went to the doctor, a specialist, and he gave me 36 jabs in my head.
36 jabs for a period of how long?
One day, 36 jabs.
36 jabs.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Okay.
And then what happened? So
Nothing happened.
You-
No hair growth.
No hair growth. Okay, then what did you do?
I went on Ayurvedic.
How long were you on Ayurvedic?
A couple of months.
And did you see any results there?
Nothing at all. But
Nothing.
according to the professor, he said for a 2-inch growth, it would take 6 months.
This is the Ayurvedic professor.
Ayurvedic.
For a 2-inch growth, yeah, that's the normal hair growth
Hair
cycle,
growth,
I
yes.
guess. Yes.
6 months.
6 months, yes. And so, but after
Nothing.
6 months?
Nothing.
Nothing. Okay, so
Got me even more stressed.
That would have been when 2005. We are moving into 2005 or 6 already.
About that time.
2005, 2006. Huh? So then, what did you do? Because you seem to have a fantastic
Hair growth.
a crown over your head, so of hair. So something's happened. What's happened?
Quantum pendant.
Quantum. Okay. When did you start using the pendant?
My father introduced it. Actually, he said, nothing to lose but your hair. He said, why don't you come and listen to the talk we had in the house? That was on the 22nd of April this year. Okay, so I thought, why not? Nothing to lose but my hair. After all, it's already lost. So that night, I energized the water and I soaked my head with it.
You energized the water using the pendant.
Pendant. Yeah, put the pendant and put the bottle on top.
Shanta, at that point, you said you had bald patches.
patches.
So which part was bald? Like here.
Here. The most severe was this.
This.
It was such a huge one.
Mhm.
Everyone that worked with me in the shopping complex where I work, they say it looks like the airport runway. So can you imagine how it looked like?
Oh. You can laugh now, but I'm sure it'd be very painful then.
Yeah, it was very hurting.
Yes.
Seriously.
Okay, so in April you started using the water.
Just the water.
So how did you use the water?
Energize the bottle of water,
Mm-hmm.
wash my hair. Night and morning. Every night, every morning.
Okay.
Until today, I'm still doing that.
So in April, in the month of April, 22nd of April to be precise, you started using the,
water,
energized
yes.
water on your hair.
Hair. And consuming.
And you were also drinking the
Yes.
energized water. Okay, then when did you notice, I guess the hair started to grow at some point. When did it start growing?
About 2 weeks later. Little shoots came out.
2 weeks later.
2 weeks later. Very fast. It was all like stubs, And it was like poking.
So in May you started.
Yes. Mid of May.
May.
Yes.
So after that it's been growing.
And I removed my scarf on the 27th of June.
That's just a few days ago. 1 month ago.
Yes, exactly.
Okay, so because now your hair's grown back to.
Not really. There's still a lot more growing. So it looks very uneven, but it looks a lot. The growth is not even.
It's not
As
even.
you can see, it's still
They are
quite
patches.
Yes.
They are bald patches there still, but it's like because of the growth, that
Growth.
little bit of
Uh-huh.
growth, it hides the bald
Yeah.
patch.
Yes.
So it's still in the process of growing. But so you found that in 2 weeks it had started to grow.
Yes.
That is actually quite amazing.
Oh, very. And then I started using the pendant also.
Okay, then
2 weeks later, after the 22nd of April,
you started using it.
Yes.
First you were just washing your
and
hair.
consuming the water.
Water. Okay, washing and consuming. So now you wash twice a day, you consume the water, and you wear it. So do you find it growing faster?
The hair stopped dropping.
It stopped dropping.
Yeah, not like before. It doesn't drop as how it should. And then the hair doesn't turn grey fast.
Okay, that's something else you...
Oh yes.
And it doesn't... Okay. Anything else that you've noticed?
More energized.
More
I know.
energized.
One more thing. I don't get so upset about a lot of things anymore.
So you're not so stressed?
No, I don't.
And when did you notice the change in your mental makeup, the psyche?
About 2 weeks ago.
About 2 weeks ago. Alright. So you feel like you're a new person?
Oh, very new. I walk with confidence with a full head of hair. Why not?
Yeah. Yeah, why not? Thank you.
A woman's crowning glory. Can you imagine a woman walking by? Walking, with bald patches on her head.
Yeah, that's a really sad sight.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So every time I see someone who's balding, but it's always where the person is a distance from me. I've seen a lot of women like that.
Yeah, it's
out
quite
there.
common now.
Yeah, and imagine so many people with stress. So quantum pendant
has helped you quite a bit.
Yes, it has.
Thank you, Shanta.
Thank you.
Okay. Alright, Shanta presented with bald patches in 2004 due to stress. She found that she was beginning to lose a lot of hair. Now, suffering from the bald patches, she went to see a medical doctor who treated her accordingly with no positive results. There was no positive result from the treatment from the allopathic doctor. Failing in her treatment with the allopathic doctor, she went on to seek medication from complementary therapists like Ayurvedic practitioners. But visits to the Ayurvedic practitioner also yielded no favorable result. Seeing how she was losing more hair, her father introduced her to the quantum pendant, and that was in April 2007. Shanta decided to try the pendant as basically the way she looked at it, she had nothing to lose and everything to gain. She started off washing her hair twice a day, and she found that 2 weeks after washing the hair with the energized water, she found that the hair was beginning to grow. She subsequently went on to wear the pendant and also to consume the energized water from the quantum pendant. Now today, the bald patches are discernibly lesser. She still does have a little bit of patches here and there, but they are actually there is hair growth, and she finds that she's having more of her hair growing on the bald patches thanks to the quantum pendant. She also notices that there is less hair dropping and there is less of her hair also turning grey. She attributes all this to the quantum pendant. Thank you.